Sandy Gomez, Director for Riddim Nation. Now, there are many places that you can be come Carnival Monday and Tuesday, but I'm telling you where you should be. Napa, 7:30 p.m. Don't miss it. Just bring your rhythm and come.
Carnival Monday and Tuesday. Bring your rhythm and come to the Napa for Riddim Nation. Boom!
Carnival Monday and Tuesday with a difference in Trinidad and Tobago, as you just saw there. Jules and Penny talking about this production that's going to be happening. Bring the Riddim is going to be happening at Napa. And today with us we have Kearn Samuel and we have Mr. Kearn Sandy. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the Now Morning Show. How are you gentlemen doing?
I'm good this morning.
Pretty normal, you know.
You're pretty normal.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So tell us a little bit about yourselves before we get into this production. An actor and a spoken word artist.
Okay, well, like you said, I am an actor. I'm also a singer and producer. I've been wearing those hats for about 19, 20 years or so. And been maneuvering my way through the theatre fraternity in Trinidad and enjoying that.
Nice. And Derron, what about you?
Right, I'm a spoken word poet for about the past 12 years. I also do some directing, some acting, some writing. And I just appreciate the ability to tell stories.
Yeah, well, then you're the perfect place to be as an actor and as a spoken word artist. So tell us about this show that's coming up at Napa and what's it been like working on it so far?
So far it has been an interesting experience. I think a lot of energy kind of flowed over from when we did it, a similar concept the previous year. So just getting back, I mean, the ability to perform live is just a blessing now. Having that opportunity, so it's great to be in this space with the other actors, actresses, different parts of the production, coming together in different places, different spaces, and I really anticipate the final product.
Yeah, Kearn, what about you?
It has been a very interesting experience for me. Just to give a little bit about the show, it follows a character by the name of Broko, who I play, who is a young man who's interested in being a mokojambi, but he has the problem of not having any rhythm. So the play follows his journey in finding his rhythm through exploring different aspects of Carnival.
Yeah. Oh.
So the rehearsal process for me has been learning how to walk on stilts.
Okay, interesting, because I was going to ask, what has it been like for you going into this role? Because, I mean, I know you take these things, of course, very seriously.
Yes, I try my very best to do so. I have been trotting down south to learn to walk on stilts with Junior Bisnat, who is a stalwart in the mokojambi business. And that has been wonderful.
Yeah?
Walking on stilts it's fun, scary at the same time, but I've been feeling this wonderful sense of accomplishment.
So,
trying to do so.
What's it like walking on stilts, and I assume obviously being on stage and running your lines at the same time, going through rehearsals? How's everything coming together?
Walking on stilts is going pretty well. Doing that and running lines at the same time is a bit challenging. I know how to walk on my P2s and multitask, but walking on stilts and multitasking is a different situation.
Yeah.
So, still finding my bearings where that is concerned.
Understood. Derron, one of the things that you mentioned is, of course, it's a blessing to be able to be on stage. How has it been for you with the COVID-19 protocols and rehearsing? What has that change been like from prior to now?
For sure, I've been a little rusty because performing on Zoom and performing live, even in a live rehearsal, is two totally different things. So I've kind of been getting back my voice. I'm playing the character of the Midnight Robber, and one of my responsibilities is to help Broko find his rhythm. But critical for the Midnight Robber now is he's doing it through the history of the traditional mask characters, and I always appreciate that ability to tell these stories of Carnival that may be lost, and I think that's something that that's one reason why people should bring their entire families out to Riddim out to the particular presentation, because it captures so many different aspects of Carnival, aspects that become important in the classroom, aspects that become important in just carrying on the tradition for younger generations. So I think that's what makes it very powerful. So it's worth the little sore throat and thing you get at the beginning, and just getting back your voice coming out of this COVID season.
Okay, and what about you? How has it been transitioning from rehearsals, I guess on Zoom, as you said, to now being in person?
Well, I've had a few productions recently, so I kind of went through that transition before, but yeah, basically it was like riding a bike.
Yeah.
You know, especially when you work with people that you enjoy working with. You know, the transition was pretty smooth.
And what's it like for both of you working with the cast and working on this show? What's the experience been like thus far when it comes to coming together and telling this amazing story?
It's fun vibes, like, you know, a rehearsal. Again, when you're working with people that you enjoy working with, it's just, you know, we buckle down and do the work, but it's a lot of picking and joking around a lot of the time. So it's been a lot of fun, honestly.
That's nice. What about you, Derron? The same thing?
Yeah, same thing. We have had some interesting sessions so far. You know, people still a bit remote, so sometimes somebody will be on the phone following along with the play.
Oh.
And it really takes a certain level of skill to direct something like that, and just that coordination and patience. So the process has been good, and I continue to learn from the process itself.
That's the most important thing, continuing to learn. So now the theme, we're not going to give away too much because you need to go and see the play. And before we wrap, we will say, of course, when it's happening and how and that sort of thing. But the theme of losing his rhythm, Broko, right? And you're helping Broko on this journey. Would you say that it correlates to the fact that we've gone through this global pandemic and in some ways lost the carnival that we know and started to know the origins of it?
Yeah, there are many. You could say that plays a part in it as well. It kind of also deals with just different forms of transformation. So definitely moving from what we knew as normal before and our new normal now coming out of COVID, well, out of COVID, and having to adapt to different situations and how we approach things now. It definitely plays a part in the story of Broko finding his rhythm.
Wonderful. So something that we can all identify with, of course, aside from it being our culture. So gentlemen, when can we see you on stage and where?
Well, it will be at Napa, Port of Spain, on Carnival Monday and Tuesday, which is the 28th and the 1st of March. Doors will be opening at 6:30, and the show will be starting at 7:30 p.m.
And on time,
yes,
in case you're wondering. 7:30 on time. So do you have any final words for Trinidad and Tobago before we wrap today's interview? Without giving away too much, because...
Yeah, come down to Napa, bring your rhythm and come and see me, find my rhythm, or maybe not, you know.
Now, just a disclaimer, don't fall on stage. Break a leg.
Thank you very much.
Break a leg.
Thank you so very much.
What about you?
For sure, one of the roles of the griot, the poet, is really to continue to observe, pick up the pieces and continue to restore and tell that rich tradition. And I think for sure that happens at this particular event. So yeah, definitely come down and be a part. I think the show has a little bit for everybody who has different takes on Carnival, for sure.
Right. Trinidad and Tobago, Derron Sandy and Kearn Samuel, you can see them at Napa Carnival Monday and Tuesday. And, you know, I think it's what better ways to spend your Carnival Tuesday evening, taking in some local productions and, of course, supporting the creative art.